Are we still? Oh no, I think we went off.
Do you think?
I think it went off.
Knocked, and it's still there. I'm passing it to you and showing it by the camera.
I think Facebook went off.
Your hand, and I think it's still there.
It can't be.
Oh no! Oh,
it went off.
Then it froze, and then it went back again. Mine's still there. I'm still there.
You're still there?
Yeah.
But why can't I see it?
I don't know. I can
see
no!
I
can see myself here. It's a bit wobbly.
Can anybody comment?
Oh,
I don't know which.
Oh no, it's gone.
Okay, right. We are back on.
Yeah.
Instagram. I don't know. Oh, here we go. People are rejoining us now. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We're still on Insta. Yeah, Instagram's still working. Oh my goodness, that was dramas.
Hey, honestly.
Sorry, everybody. I knocked off the Facebook one.
Yeah.
But anyway, I will just demonstrate this.
Amy,
moving on.
Did you pause on purpose, Amy?
Yeah, moving on. It didn't pause. It quit the whole thing. Right, on Instagram. So the needle comes out. I don't know if I can do this like this.
Perhaps we do need to bring the close-up camera.
Yeah, needle goes in there. Pop the thread through and twist it round. And then all your needles are stuck in there. It's a bit close on Facebook. I'm just hoping that everybody realised on Facebook to come back on.
I'm just going to refresh it and see if we're back.
Well, we are live. Jilly's here.
Oh, good.
But I don't know if people realise that we went off and went on.
Let's just see.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just scrolling, just like the beginning. Hello everybody, welcome to our Friday Live.
Sorry Instagram people, we're just having a Facebook issue.
Yeah, I'm just scrolling. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've only got 6 people watching now.
I know, they're coming back. Can anybody...
There we go. Janet's back. Catherine... Oh, Catherine's here. Thank you.
Are they commenting?
Yeah, well Janet's here.
Oh. I can't see the comments now either. Sorry, everybody. That was my bad. Apparently, when you lock your phone by accident, it cancels your live.
Oh, I hope everyone comes back. Anyway, I will. Yeah, let us know if you can see us, everybody.
Had to go back in. Hello. Oh, there we go. Sorry, everybody. Hopefully, everyone realises to come back and join us. Anyway, let's carry on because Instagram's still here and they're just having to listen to this.
Listen, what's going on? You'll be thinking, where's the cocktail? Anyway, that was the threaded needle case. I'm not going to give you any more things to demo.
No, don't do that again. Oh no, don't hold that side of the phone, Amy. Oh my God.
So the other thing for needles that we have, your unthreaded needles, this is called the needle twister. So when you can turn it up and there's all your needles, and then turn it back down again. Maybe easier to bring the cameras in, mightn't it? And do that.
Yeah.
Actual needle twister. I love this because it's like a lipstick, isn't it? That you can just wind.
Oh, everyone's coming back now. They're all coming back.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Sorry.
It's obviously a technical issue day today, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen there. Whether it's going to... I don't know. Anyway. We'll find out. We haven't had this happen in the pretty much almost a year we've been doing these lives now.
Yeah.
So it's a good learning curve.
Oh, hi Jan. Thank you.
Thanks, Jan.
Oh, thank you. Julie's back and see us on the phone. Oh, that's it. So, needles covered. We use the tulip needles actually. So the tulip, as you know, the needles from tulip come in their lovely little test tubes, and pins come in their lovely little test tubes as well. But you don't have to keep them in those. You can use on the other things as well. So tulip needles are fantastic for. They've got their own storage, which is really good. The other thing that I use is, you may have seen on the top of the Janome sewing machines, they have a little cap. A suction cap that you can put your machine needles in.
Janet and Julia are both watching us on Instagram and on Facebook.
Ah, that's good. So these are little suction pin cushions that go on top of your sewing machine, and you can put I normally use them for my machine needles. So if I'm changing between machine needles, I would put those into this, and it just sticks on top of your sewing machine. So it's really good. I can stick it to the table. It sticks there. I'll get it off. There we go. So those are really good little suction pin cushions that go on your sewing machine for your machine needles. What else did I have for needles? That was it, wasn't it? Yes, I did. Oh, the MyPad things. What I put in there. Oh. I might have sold out those.
I think we did.
We did. We had
they're here.
Also for machine needles. Oh, I'm just going upside down. For machine needles, we have a thing called MyPad. Which is for your used needles as well. So when you take a machine needle out of the packet, and and you use it, you don't really want to put it back in the packet, because then you might be fine to do some more sewing with, but you probably won't want to put it back in with the new ones and get it mixed up. So this is called a My Pad used needle holder, and it's got all of the, it's like a big thick foam pad, and you can stick your needles in this. It's got all the different categories of needle down the side there as well, so you can see which ones where you need to put it. So that's the My Pad used needles storage, which is fantastic. For your thread, for scissors, this is everything. This is like a big pot, like a thimble. And I always keep that on my desk.
Janet, just completed my order before seeing the suction cup needle holder. We could throw one in, I'm sure.
Oh, I should think so.
And do a little extra order for you if you like, Janet.
Yeah. Do we need to make a note of that? Otherwise we'll forget.
I can. What colour would you like, Janet?
Yeah. Yellow, purple or red?
Oh, actually, don't say that. I think we only have yellow over there.
Have we?
There's only 2 in the stand.
Is there? No, there's purple and red as well.
Oh, there are?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see there's 2 rows.
Yes, 2 rows, purple, yellow and red. There. So these are great for keep it on your desk. It's a nice sewing related pot. I know we could use a jam jar, but you know, sewing related pots are quite nice. And I keep my scissors and my rotary cutters like that.
Jersey Can Ook on Instagram says, oh my, just what I need. Oh, Janet would like purple. Okay.
Yeah, so they're really great. For what have I got? For your threads, storing threads, keeping your threads tidy. One of the things that I really love is this spool pod. This is a silicone pod that you can put your threads in. I can't get the wrapping off it though. Just going to take the wrapping off.
We do need another one, so
yeah.
Rip it.
I think we used one of these up. Amy used one actually and cut it into pieces. So you put your thread in these little compartments here, and you can also put your matching bobbin in there as well if you want to. I'd say a lot of people actually cut these up and put one little thing in with their project. You can do that. So there's a silicone spool pods which are fantastic for keeping your threads and bobbins matched.
Celia's saying we've gone all blurry on Facebook, but for us we haven't. Suzanne saying she's got some of those pods, they are great. Have we gone blurry for anybody else, just in case
it looks okay on mine.
Yeah,
on my one, I just
okay
show
on
spool
mine.
pods. Might need to refresh your page, Celia. Just give it a refresh. It might just be where we disappeared for a minute.
Yeah, Suzanne's got those pods, they're great. I really liked them for, like Mum said, my projects. If I had, say, 2 threads, I'd cut 2 little pods off.
And put your matching bobbins in.
Barbara, I would like a suction cup needle holder too, please. Any colour. Has my order been posted?
No, I'll go today. So
okay.
I got your
not blurry for me. No, it's not blurry for anyone else.
No. Just need to refresh your page, Celia, I think.
Yeah, okay, so suction cup holder for Barbara. Any colour? Oh.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, so those are great, those spool pods. You can also get, I use a lot, the little bobbin holders, which are like the little clips.
Suzanne, my spool's too big to fit. Oh, well, yeah, if you've got the big...
it's only really for the, it's only for the 100 metre reels of Gutermann, this one. It really is just for that, so it's been designed especially for that. The other thing you can get there, Suzanne, which you might like, are these little spool...
You can pass those, I can show those. Yeah. I don't have to demo that.
I'm
not doing a demo again, but I can hold. So these are the spool pods. There you go, you can see that.
They're silicone, so they're quite
and you can cut them off or keep them as one.
So these are little bobbin holders. They come in a box of 21 in different colours, and you just put the put this through the bobbin like that, and then put the bobbin on your reel of thread. So it's really good for keeping your thread and your bobbin together. So that's they're quite handy as well. If you've got the bigger reels, they're perfect.
Very
for the bigger
handy.
Reels.
Oh, the refresh works, Celia.
Oh, good. Good. We're getting quite techie, aren't we? You know, we're even able to help with techie issues.
Yeah.
For just storing your bobbins, if you've got loads of bobbins, there's a few different things for bobbins. I've got 3 different things for bobbins. We have these little rings, which are quite nice. Quite like those.
They're quite a tight silicone, aren't they? So they really lock in, and you can just chuck
do.
them in your sewing bag like that, and they don't fall out.
Lock in. So they're quite good. Same if you like a box with a lid.
I have that one.
Creme sewing box with I know I have one of each of these. The Creme sewing box with the lid is quite nice as well. It's a sort of harder plastic. And then Clover do this little tree bobbin tree or bobbin stack and store, I think it's called, stack and store. And I'm just going to open it. I have got one of these in the other room.
Do you want me to get it?
Yeah, it's easier to open it. Stack and store bobbin holders. I think Amy's going to get the one that I use here because I use this a lot here because we have lots of pre-wound bobbins for the classes. There we go. And you can just put the bobbins in this little wheels like this, and then they all stack up on top of each other. So again, they're quite good if you're going to classes because you could just, or you've got a project, you could just put your bobbins in these and stick them in. So lots of nice ideas for storing your bobbins, and these little clips hold your bobbins quite tightly as well. So the bobbin, the Clover stack and store, really good. Really good. What else have I got? I stuck my bit of sticky tape over there. Oh, we also have, just as little fun things, we have little sewing related tins. These are great for keeping your little press studs, snaps, buttons. There's quite a few different designs of these.
Catherine, I just bought one. It's great. Oh, the stack and store.
Yeah. Yeah, they are good, aren't they? They are really good. It's nice because it's just whichever fits in with your sewing room, isn't it? Those sort of things, or in your sewing box.
Whatever works for you.
Exactly. Yeah, these little sewing tins are quite nice if you just like a little tin to put bits and pieces in, and it's sewing related. Jilly's got one of those as well.
Oh, Jilly replied to Suzanne that Bernina make a case for the larger bobbins in case anyone needs those.
Oh, that's interesting. Particularly for these times, we have boxes for storing your mask. When we go out and about again, you really shouldn't be just sticking your mask in your pocket, you know, it's not good. There are little boxes you can get to put them in, and I've got them that say keep calm and quilt on, keep calm and sew on, and they are antibacterial, these boxes. So if you need something to keep your things in, they're really good.
Catherine just bought a stash and store which holds tools and pens, etc.
That sounds good. Oh, is that the Creme one? Loads of ancient tins.
Jean's saying that could be useful for the Bernina tip, Jilly.
Yes, because not all of these boxes fit the big Bernina.
No, they fit universals. Really yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, ancient tins.
Julia.
Ah, that's nice.
Did wonder about the one for cocaine lozenges.
Oh, cocaine lozenges. That's interesting. Bit of googling for that, I think.
So Emma, Catherine's saying. Is that where that's from? So Emma.
Oh, okay. That's where the
stack and store.
Stack and store. Yeah. So also the other things we've got here, which are for storing your ideas.
Suzanne, can you send me the big thimble too, Amy? Of course. I'll write it down.
Oh, thanks for that. That's great. Catherine's put the link for Sew Emma for the Bernina bobbin storage. That's great. Thank you, Catherine. That's brilliant. For storing some of your ideas, fabric swatches, cutting out, that sort of thing, we have the Maker's Workbook. This has got areas of the book for designing, for planning and for reference, so you can do you can make lots of notes in here. You can make notes of projects you've made, projects you want to make. You can stick pictures in, you can put fabric swatches in, you can do drawings. It's got little templates there for you to do drawing if you like to do that sort of thing, and then it's got, that's your stash list there, which is another good way of storing. So that's the Maker's Workbook. It's even got a little ruler on the back. That's quite a nice one. So Maker's Workbooks for storing your ideas. We have got also the Garment Planner. This really, I think, is when we're allowed to go out and buy fabrics, you can use this like your shopping list. So you can write down everything you need for the garment that you're going to make on this little Garment Planner. So good for that sort of thing. And then the Fabric Swatch Book. This is quite new. You've only had this in recently, the Fabric Swatch Book. This is a little loose leaf book where you can put a swatch of your fabric, and then you can write how much you've got, what fibres are, you know, so you have a little feeler book that you can put where you bought it from, what you're going to make from it. So it's a really good book for putting everything that you want for your fabric stash. I think it could be double-sided, but I suppose it depends on how thick your fabrics are. And you can buy extra pages for this as well. I think I've just sent one out to Suzanne in Guernsey, these fabric swatch books. So they're great for just collecting swatches of fabrics. Even if you're just, you've sent off for samples of fabrics and you think, I'm not going to use that now, but I might use it later, put them in the book here, and then you'll know where to reference them later on. So the fabric swatch book is really great. One thing I forgot to tell you about, which I just realised on the floor here by my feet, We used to have nice big sewing boxes, and we haven't been able to get some really nice ones for quite a while. But Creme have just brought out a sewing rucksack. I know we're not going anywhere at the moment, but just for when we are, this is the sewing rucksack, and it's just a nice sturdy rucksack that you can put all your clip boxes in and all your bits and pieces.
It's got loads of compartments on there.
Yeah, it's got. Well, you have to put a lot of bits in it, so it comes empty, but it fits all the Creme storage boxes in it. So that's the rucksack, and then we're always told that we shouldn't be carrying things on one shoulder. That's why I've got a frozen shoulder. So this is much more balanced. Sewing rucksack. And I think we sold the last one of our overlocker bags, so I did have those to show you, but those are all gone. For those of you that are a bit more techie with your storage, Trello, which we talked about this morning on the Zips class, Trello is an app that you can get, and you can add all your fabrics and your patterns, and then you can look at it either on your laptop or your phone. So it's a really good app. If you want any more information about that, just email me. Cause Amy and I love Trello, don't we?
We do.
Trello on everything.
Barbara would like 3 spool pods.
Okay. Yes, of course. I'll add another PayPal invoice for you, Barbara. So yeah, Trello is fantastic for storing, keeping a catalogue of your fabrics and your patterns. And then these are some books which you can buy, we love a nice book, don't we, Ames?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you may have heard of Fashionary, who create beautiful journals and notebooks. This one is one that Amy has, which is lovely. It's from the Dior exhibition, because you can buy them from the V&A. And it's just got lots of figures for you to design, or you could stick pictures on here, you don't have to design. Lots of notes, fabric resources, all the different shapes of garments, pattern pieces. Just a really good reference guidebook, and that's called Fashionary. And there's notes all the way through it that you can write in. That's really great. And you can get it from the V&A, but I think you can get ones that are just plain as well.
You can buy them on Amazon.
You can buy them on Amazon. W.H. Smith sell them, but
that was a gift from one of the students. That was a nice one.
It's got nice silver edges, which we like. So, Fashionary are great. If you like a really nice book for with lots of fashion resources in it, as well as making notes. It's got, like I say, all different sleeve shapes, trouser shapes, shoes, hats, all sorts of things. Body measurements. I've got one of these at home as well.
Yeah.
The little washing instructions, different types of fabric.
We're on a live right now, Mum.
Oh, sorry.
This is not a library.
I got distracted.
Isn't that what they say in newsagents?
Yeah.
This is not a library,
I'm
madam.
going to buy that.
Yeah.
But the new one that just come out, which Amy did again buy, because she saw it and bought it and thought we would love it here, is called the Textilepedia. And you'll love this if you love your fabrics and want to know more about fabric. It has pictures and descriptions of all the different fibres that you would use to make clothes. In really good detail, really good descriptions. Julie's saying she just updated her Trello with new patterns, fabrics. It's really easy to do, isn't it, Julia, as well? So yeah, it's got everything you could possibly want to know about fabrics in
every
this book.
single type
Every
of
single
fabric.
one. Really good pictures, what it is, what its properties are, what you might make from it, all sorts of things. So we keep picking it up and flicking through it.
I haven't had time to actually look at it properly.
No, literally, it's brand new. It's only come out in the last few months. So I think last month.
I spotted it. Fashionary launched it on Instagram 2 weeks ago, and I immediately bought
so
one.
if you want to know what fabric is, and
Amazon.
It's got nice pictures as well. So yeah, so that's why again you can get from Amazon. But it's a really, we like to share these nice resources when we find them.
Suzanne ordered that today because I sent her the link. You're welcome, Suzanne. Yeah. I think you'll love it, and it's. Also, I really like Fashionary. They're just so beautifully made. You feel like you've got a really good product. It's a really nice book.
Oh, nice same size.
They're the same size. They've all got these coloured page ends. The bindings all coloured and lovely. Yeah, just nice books.
So, yeah, Textilepedia, the complete fabric guide. So it's a fantastic book if you're looking for something to browse through, in case we're locked down for a bit longer. So that is all that I have to show you today. I hope that's given you some ideas of how you can keep your stuff tidy. Normally when we're open here, I can show people these things when they come to the workshops and things, but I think we thought you probably haven't seen all our new stuff for a while. I don't know what we've got here behind the camera. So I hope you enjoyed that. We've changed today from a sewing demo. If you have any questions on any of the things we've shown you today, just send us an email. They're all on the website, so have a look. Do you use standard Trello? Is there one for patterns? No, it's just standard Trello. Just standard. You just open.
They're called lists.
You just open a list. Yeah, open a list, and you just name it patterns, and you fill it in. So I've got patterns, haberdashery, fabrics.
And I have a different list for every make of pattern. So I have all of my Make of Atelier patterns, all of my Nina Lee patterns, all of my blah blah blah.
Or
blah,
you
blah.
could do it all of your skirt patterns, all of your dress patterns.
Yeah.
And Sue Cotton has even got a Trello page for her gardening.
It's Janet saying, I might need to go for the sake of my bank balance. I just ordered that book. Hope I don't have to order cocktail ingredients.
Well, let's see. Amy's going to come in now, so you can see her lovely finished kimono. Everybody, who on the kimono class.
Yeah. Do you want to move over this way a bit?
I'm going to just going to do you want to move this, or do you want to
I'll
move that?
take it off.
Okay, there we go.
Right, here I am.
There we go. There's Amy in her lovely finished
This is
kimono.
my finished kimono. So all
Beautiful.
finished. Binding's all done. I am going to do that thread chain. It's really annoying.
Yeah. I said at the end of the class.
Let's do a thread chain.
There's a little video on YouTube to show you how to do a thread chain. You could do with one just between the corner of the pocket and the facing there.
Yeah.
You could use a bit of bias binding if you wanted
But
to.
it's all bound. I bound my sleeves and I bound the. But you can't see, but the inside of there. So it's all finished.
All top stitched. We had really good. We did have fun. It was a real challenge, but it was fun to do, wasn't it, Ames?
It was.
One.
Yeah. I really enjoyed making it. It's a great pattern.
Yeah. It's a bit like the Sienna Maker Jacket. It was a really good.
Thank you. Gorgeous colour. Yeah, I really love this colour.
Yeah.
I have a coat in this colour, in boiled wool.
Yeah,
so.
your cool one. That's and this is the Rebecca linen. Was
No,
it?
this isn't actually
it the
Rebecca.
flat
I
linen?
thought it was Rebecca linen.
Ah.
It's not the smooth linen. It's called enzyme washed linen. So
Okay,
it's
it's
got
got
no
mostly scrap.
chemicals in it. It's a nice natural fibre. No, natural wash or something, but it is really smooth. It's got this nice
isn't it?
soft. You know, sometimes linen can be a bit scratchy.
Oh, Catherine says
Thank you,
lovely.
Catherine. Yeah, I'm really
good
pleased.
to get it finished last night. Even last night, so we're here till about
I
9
finished it actually
o'clock.
this afternoon. I just finished because I hand stitched my facing down.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, so I just finished hand stitching my facing after lunch today. Yeah.
Well done. Yes, I hope that inspires everyone else like me to finish our kimonos. Time for the weekend.
Gillies, there seem to be a few fashion area sketchbooks on Amazon. Which one do you have, please? My one.
What is the V&A one?
My
isn't it?
fashionary one is the Christian Dior themed one. But I think they're
Just the standard
all
fashionary.
the same. They're just all different styles. So they
the
always
same.
have a little envelope in the back as well
You just put notes.
for you to put notes. But mine just. I took the label off, didn't I?
It's the standard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think.
They all just have a different cover. So some of them are
Yeah.
plain, some of them are not. But the main thing is they all have this glossary in the front. All the different brands. You've got every size of button. So you can put a button on and see what measure it is. But yeah, they all should be. Look so good. Also the hair.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
didn't you last weekend?
Did my hair last weekend. Finally got rid of those lockdown roots. So yeah, I did dye my hair. It took all day on Saturday. It always takes so much longer doing it
It
yourself.
does, isn't it?
There was about 5
It's
different
worth it.
treatments I had to do. I did have help though.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm very pleased with my hair. Looking so bright.
Lovely.
I have a quick promotion I need to tell you about because it popped up in my emails earlier and I thought I had to tell you. So Sherwood's Fabrics.
We have mentioned them before, haven't we? They often
We
have
mentioned them before. They
have good
do.
deals.
They have good sales on things. They have a lot of Liberty fabric and they have a lot of. Are they blank or dotted pages? Oh, they are. They're not blank. They're dotted, but the dots are in the shape of.
In figure shapes.
They're in figures. I don't know. So all of the pages have like the outline of a figure.
Which you could fill in, you could
There's-
join the dots.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find it though and put a link up for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Different colours. Okay, good. Yeah, so Sherwood's Fabrics, they have an offer. It's only running this weekend. It finishes at midnight on the 21st. If you spend £100, you can get 4 metres free of Lady McElroy fabric. So there are 30 Lady McElroy fabrics that they've put in there as a selection for you to choose from. You don't have to have 4 metres of all the same. You can have 1 metre of 4 different types. You can have 2 metres of one and 2 metres of another, whatever you want. What you do is you go to their website, put £100 worth of fabrics that you like in your basket. Then you go to the Remnants tab and there's an option, Lady McElroy free fabric selection. Look at the ones that you want and in the comment when you check out, just write 1 metre of whatever it's called, blue dot, 2 metres of 3, whatever the names of the fabrics are. Don't add them to your basket. You need to write them in the comments. And that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's well worth it because Lady McElroy fabrics can be
Nice.
10, 15, 20 pound a metre. So it's potentially £80 worth of free fabric.
Yeah, so that's Sherwood fabrics.
Sherwood fabrics. And yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to share it. We thought, well, we'll get 50 quid each and then get 2 metres.
Another fabric haul video.
Each. Yeah, our Sherwood fabrics haul of what we got just to get that 4 metres of free fabric because everyone wants free fabric.
Yeah.
And it's so much better than just a 20% off or a, you know, I think that's a really cool deal.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
And the ones that I did have a quick look just to check that they didn't just put in all the bum designs.
Julia's saying she loves Lady McElroy.
Yeah, all the designs that they've got, there are some lovely ones. And there's cotton, I think there's about 7 viscoses to choose from, or there's cotton lawns, or but the prints that they put in are really nice. So you have to go to that. You have to go to that separate little tab in remnants and Lady McElroy free fabric selection to see the 30 that you're allowed to choose from.
Hi, Catherine. Catherine's got to go back to
Oh,
work
bye,
now.
Catherine.
See you soon. You have to catch up on the cocktail.
Yeah, we're running over today
We are.
again.
Sorry, that's because of our technical issues.
We're technical. Today, honestly, I think you know what it is. It's because we've taught about 20 million classes this week. We've been here non-stop from 9 a.m. on Wednesday.
In, unplugging in. We're getting really good at it now.
I know.
Well, the tech side, I don't like the teaching.
There's always something that goes wrong. Anyway.
So you're going to do a cocktail today?
I'm going to do a cocktail today. Today we're having a Bramble.
Lovely, sounds good.
Yeah, Bramble is a classic cocktail. I've got a napkin today, look. I came prepared.
I'll take the ironing cloth off the table today, isn't
So Bramble is a classic cocktail. It is basically gin and blackberries.
What's the name of the people who make cocktails?
Mixologist is the name for people who make cocktails. A mixologist.
Amy is a mixologist.
Yeah, I did train as a mixologist in my younger years, my other life as a bar manager and mixologist. So yes, a Bramble, classic cocktail, classic flavours, gin and blackberry. I make mine a little bit more intense than the classic ingredients, so I'll talk you through it. I've got quite a lot of tools today.
Oh, you've got tools.
I've got all my tools. So, first thing that you need is some ice. Oh no, first thing that you need is some blackberries.
That's why it's called a Bramble.
That's why it's called a Bramble. So I've got fresh blackberries because I was able to get some, but you could use frozen ones. Doesn't matter. This is my shaker glass. So you do this in your shaker because you're going to muddle it first and then you're going to shake it. So put per person 3 blackberries each at this point in there. Then sugar syrup. I forgot my sugar syrup today, so I had to quickly make some. If you want to make sugar syrups, it's ratio 2 to 1 of sugar to hot water. So you just need 4 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons per person. So I need 4. So you're just going to put the sugar syrup. This is a little bit smaller than a teaspoon, so I'm just going to do an extra. Okay. You then get your muddler, or you can use a rolling pin or anything that's going to bash. Mine's a nice wooden one here.
That's going to turn purple.
Yeah, it is. Oh well. So you just give I should use the end of my spoon.
Yeah.
Just squash the blackberries down into the sugar, so you get a nice sort of sugary blackberry juice. That is going to go very good, but it's fine. It'll add character to my muddler.
It doesn't look quite so new though.
Exactly. Once you've muddled it, you need some ice in your shaker. So I've got my balls.
Oh, we're on balls again today.
In the shaker, we've got balls. Then we add the alcohol. So it's gin. We're using Daffy's gin today. It's my favourite, and it's got a picture of Mummy on the front. So we're having, it's per person a double shot or 50 mils of gin into your shaker.
Am I taking this one home again this weekend?
This will be fine. There's lots of ice and there's some juice. We've got loads of orders to do. I think we need a cocktail to get through it. And then lemon juice, you need 1 shot per person, so 25 mils of freshly squeezed lemon juice. So I'm just gonna. We have gin. Oh, good. All right, there's no purchase there then, Jan. We've got gin. Blackberries relatively cheap if you get the frozen ones.
Yeah. You could use vodka. I think I'm sure
you can use vodka.
I've had a vodka Bramble before.
Yeah, you can definitely use vodka. It would Tastes good. So in the shaker, you've got some blackberries muddled, which isn't the classic. That's me just adding more. Sugar, lemon, gin.
Hurt your hand.
I'll try not to hurt my hand. Let's give it a shake. Oh, that moved. I think it's my balls. They're a bit vicious in the shaker.
Okay, yeah.
That's nice and cold. Once you've got it nice and cold on the outside, I could have shaken that a bit harder, but my balls were knocking my shaker off. That sounded really... Sorry, everybody. Oh no, I forgot my scoop.
Is it in the kitchen?
Yeah,
Go get it.
I need my scoop.
Well done.
I knew there was going to be something that I'd forget.
I want a scoop.
Oh, quick! I don't know where it's going to be. It might be on the table or by the sink. Sorry, everybody. So we've shaken. Now we're going to use crushed ice. So you pour this over crushed ice. I have an ice crusher, which I got on Amazon, but you don't have to buy one, Janet. You can just put ice in a bag and whack it. But for, can you find it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Anything else, Farmer?
No, thank you.
Not crushed ice.
No, I got the crushed ice.
Oh.
I pre-crushed.
Ah.
So my pre-crushed ice from my ice crusher. I was just telling Janet she doesn't have to buy an ice crusher. You can just use a rolling pin.
You can get one on Amazon though.
So we're using rocks glasses today, little short glasses, or old-fashioned glasses they're called. So you put some crushed ice to about 2/3, and then see how you go.
Are you using the Bramble liqueur as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
So traditionally you wouldn't put blackberries in the mix as well, but I find sometimes the Bramble liqueur isn't enough.
Ah.
So I'm going to double strain this, or clean strain, which is one of these on top, and then you pour it over a sieve.
Which could be like a tea strainer, couldn't it?
Yeah, tea strainer. Oh, I forgot I was doing two then. Oh. It's just mine. Go, double strain it out. Sorry, I might have done a bit more in one.
That's alright.
And then this is Creme de Meur, or blackberry liqueur. So if you don't want to have to buy a whole bottle of Creme de Meur because you'll only ever use it for this, just have it with the blackberries. But this will just add, you only do half a shot per person. It's just a really small amount, drizzled over the top.
Could this be the sort that you might have had in the back of their cupboard?
It is definitely the sort of thing that could be in the back of your cupboard. Because it's always something that for a Christmas recipe, oh, you must get this blackberry liqueur for this particular cake. Before you do this, you're just going to top up again with ice until it's right to the top. So it's quite a lot.
It's like a slush putty.
It is a blackberry gin flavoured slush putty. So lots of ice, and then you just take your creme de Meur and drizzle it on there.
Oh,
drizzle it on there.
It's really pretty.
Nice blackberry flavour. If you don't put the blackberries in the shaker, then it will just sort of be a nice gin, and the creme de Meur just sinks through, which is also really nice. Key Royale, yeah. Oh yeah, you can use it for a Key Royale, creme de Meur. And then you just garnish with a lemon and a blackberry, or two.
Aww.
Okay, this is a proper one this week.
Yeah, look at that, it's proper.
Proper. And a little straw. There we go.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Goodness me, that's great. Cheers.
Proper cocktail this week.
Cheers. Yours is really full.
Mine's a bit full.
Oh, that's yummy. Oh, here we go again.
Very blackberry. Yeah. You can also, if you
strong.
don't want, well, it's just alcohol.
It's just gin.
It's only alcohol and ice. If you don't want to buy the blackberry liqueur, but you think you might use something like Chambord more, which is raspberry, dark raspberry, you can mix it up. Mix up your berries, doesn't matter if you've got a favourite berry.
That's really yummy. It's lovely.
Cheers, that's a Bramble.
Yeah, a Bramble. And like I said, I'm sure I've had a vodka Bramble.
Yeah, you could definitely have vodka instead. Good job we took that mat off. Look, I've made a right mess today.
We must have known.
Oh dear, might have stained the tea towel.
Got my vanish out. So that's been a lovely. All we have really overrun today. That
I know we have.
not that we have a particular time, but we always think about an hour for our lives, so we don't you know, you've got things to get on with, I'm sure.
We've got all your orders to send out.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
I discovered the Whiskey Exchange this week. They have 122 white rums. I love the Whiskey Exchange, Claire. It's really good. I buy all my Christmas presents for the guys on Whiskey Exchange because you can get really good ones. Cheers. Off to the larder to check my ingredients. Yeah.
That's great, Barbara.
I think my sugar syrup wasn't quite sugary enough.
It's still nice though.
It is nice, but it could be a little bit sweeter. But with the beauty of these cocktails is just like you can just put your straw in and put your finger over the top, and then that gets you a little taster of it, especially if you're making it for other people. So if you suddenly think, oh, that needs more sugar, you can just drizzle more sugar syrup over the top, or drizzle more blackberry liqueur, but you just put the straw in like that. That's how the professionals do it.
Oh,
well, that's why you'll see a bartender. By the end of the night, we were all a little bit tipsy because every drink we had to make, we had to taste it to check that it was good. Then we'd get drunk.
No wonder you loved your job.
Yeah! Great fun.
So Barbara's off to make cocktails. I know that Cynthia made the Coco Chanel cocktail.
Coco Chanel, yeah. Cynthia was on those all week, yeah. Brambles this week.
And Barbara can have a belated birthday one.
Happy birthday, Barbara.
So that's all we've got for this week, I think, isn't it?
It is.
We've got through everything on my big long list.
That was a big long week.
Big long list. So next week we've got more solo. We've got the French Dart dress on Wednesday. Looking forward to doing that. You may have noticed Maven Patterns. We're doing 5 years of the French Dart dress on Facebook and Instagram this week. Lots of different variations of the French Dart dress. We're doing that on Wednesday. Denim jacket, Vogue dress, and we're doing pressing next Friday. We're doing a Friday morning technique class on pressing. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of you next week, which will be lovely.
Yes, Jan, we do have lightweight interfacing in white.
Yeah. G710. Sad that I know all the codes.
That is very sad.
So yeah, hopefully we'll see lots of you during the week next week, and we will see you again next Friday.
Cassis, same as Blackberry. Cassis is black currant, and Creme de Meur is blackberry. But
you could use it though.
You could use it. Totally could use it. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people have cassis, don't they?
A lot of people have cassis. I think we've got cassis, so you could definitely use cassis. Yeah.
So Suzanne's going to stitch her facing. Excellent. Look forward to seeing some finished pictures of lovely kimonos next week as well. I'll try and get some of my things finished this weekend actually, because it'd be nice to have that done. Work it out with Amy.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot the website.
Oh yes, we do have a new website as well for the.
So we've just launched a new events website. If you go to clairetylercouture.com, you'll find it, but also you can find it through the Claire-Tyler website under sewing retreats. It will link through, and that is now the new place to find out all of the sewing retreat cruise event news.
Yeah. Exactly. I will send a newsletter out with that as well. But Amy has a new string to her bow now. She just built a new
website designer as well. Yeah. So that launched. Yeah, we've just finally finished it. I've got tweaking to do, but it works. It works.
You've got the advanced knowledge on that.
You do.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but that really is it.
That really is it. So much has happened. I don't know. Getting through these weeks.
It's flying by. So yeah, we'll find out from Mr. Johnson on Monday what the news is on when we might be back here in the sewing. But in the meantime, we're back here next Friday, and we'll see you all then.
Bye,
Thank you
everybody.
so much for joining us.
Bye.
Bye.